Howdy, it's Uncle Paul, and my back is finally good enough to where I can go to work and make some money. Hallelujah. Okay, this week I dehydrated a 12-ounce can of tuna packed in water, and also dehydrated 2 heaping tablespoons of dill pickle relish, and also I added to the bag later a tablespoon of dressing mix. Doesn't say ranch on here, but chive and onion for dip. Put a tablespoon of that in the bag. So once again, it is a simple recipe. One reason I'm kind of starting off this way and practicing and experimenting with my dehydrator with certain meals, they're simple meals, they're low carb meals. I'm on a low carb diet. I haven't been exercising a whole lot because of my back. I've just started kind of getting into that. And I don't want to load up with carbs in my dehydrated meals and experimenting with it. You know, I'll eventually get to some pasta stuff and all that. But for now, just playing with it, keeping simple, low carb meals. So, thought I would try tuna, and we'll see what it tastes like. Now, if you remember last week, I did chili, very simple chili, and it was my first dehydrated meal that I'd done myself. And I was real surprised at how good it was. Now, at first, when I added the water, you know, the rule of thumb is to add just enough water just above your meal, your food, and then let it sit for 10 minutes or however long. I was afraid I'd put too much water in it. Well, last week's video, Rocket Jones commented, one of my subscribers, that if you do put too much water in it, a good idea, a good tip is to put a little bit of mashed potato flakes in it, or some dehydrated refried beans. So either one of those would have gone well with my chili last week if I'd had them on hand. I don't have those on hand, but it's good to know. With tuna, I would probably have to go, instead of with refried beans, I'd have to go with the mashed potato flakes. But anyway, so I thought I'd pass along that tip. I thought that sounded pretty good. Okay, it is starting to boil. Turn that off. All right. See if I can do this. Just a little bit more, maybe. Stir it. Seal it up. And I'll be back in 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm watching you. Go ahead, you're doing good. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and I can smell it. It smells pretty good, so let's see what it tastes like. Yeah, I got food. I got food. You can smell it too, can't you? Okay. Get this bag undone. Give it a stir. It's kind of juicy. It's kind of juicy. But let's see how it tastes. Okay, it's not bad. It's pretty decent. I put just a little too much water in there, so it's kind of juicy, which kind of dilutes the ranch type dip stuff that I put in there. I could put more in there, or maybe just put a little bit less water. Of course, it tastes like the tuna's rehydrated very well, and it's got good flavor though. The juice has got good flavor, so I would definitely do it again. Yes, I will give you some. I'll give you some. Well, this is the first time in a month, at least, that I am out walking simply for exercise, the purpose of exercise. So I've got my cane, but my back's gotten a lot better, so it feels good to be out here and able to do this to the extent that I am. As I have kind of researched what all I can dehydrate. You know, some of you had suggested in your comments before that I need to stay away from trying to dehydrate eggs or anything like that. And so I watched a lot of YouTube videos on all that stuff, and I do believe it's best when I'm making recipes, if they call for eggs or butter or cheese, maybe even milk, to just go ahead and buy, already powdered, just buy it professionally, powdered eggs or milk or butter and such. It'd still be cheaper than going out and buying a whole freeze-dried or dehydrated meal. But, Walmart and H-E-B here in store, they don't have anything really but powdered milk. I can't find the other stuff. So I know I can order stuff online through Walmart, but I know there's other sources as well. So if you know of a particular type store, maybe a specialty store, a chain or something, we've got a few in this area, or a good brand through Walmart or Amazon or something, of any of those powdered items, please let me know in the comments below if you ever use any of that and have any suggestions for me. I'd appreciate it. Hey Hurley, I'm back from my walk. What you doing? You want me to come back there and see you? Yeah? All right, I'll be back there in a few minutes, okay? All right, I'll be back there. Well, also my back felt good enough that I could, I cut my own hair and everything, so I was able to get that done this past week as well, so that feels a lot better. The walk went well, and slow, not real far, but went well. And Ethan and I are planning a short backpacking trip for spring break, and that's coming up in like 6 weeks. And I've got to not only condition myself well enough to walk far enough, but also with a backpack, a heavy backpack. So I've got my work cut out for me in the next 6 weeks, because I really want to do that, especially since I'm going to be and I'm planning to hike and backpack in New Jersey on the Appalachian Trail in June, sometime in June. So time's running out. Good Sunday morning. Well, let's waste no time. Let's go get on the scale.
Okay, last week the little weight was on 16 and the big weight was on 200 still with my clamp there. So this week I pushed the little weight back 1 and 2 and 3 pounds. Let's see, better check that out. And yep, 3 pounds it is on the week.
3 pounds, that's great. I'm a blessed man. Guys, thanks for watching this week. Please like, comment, subscribe, share these videos, and go Rams. See you next week.